Hey guys, Desolator Magic here. Still unfortunately sick, and today was pretty much one of the worst days ever. But I'm feeling slightly better, which is good, because then I don't have to go to the hospital. I was considering it, because I was a little messed up this morning. Nothing's gonna keep me from sharing another Overlook but Awesome card, and if I remember correctly, which honestly at this point that's a stretch, I think this was a user suggestion, maybe? You guys know I like really weird, wacky, fun, never before seen mechanics that are only on a couple cards. Well, maybe you didn't know that. But I don't care if they're like unhinged or like holiday cards or, parody cards that people made with Photoshop or something. But this is actually a real card. I mean, I do try to keep real cards in this series, minus, one or two unhinged. This one is a common from all the way back in Darksteel, where things were a little bit weird. And honestly, I could see this being a rare. I mean, it's insanely powerful. Now, I don't know if the game was like it is now, where green was the big ramp color. I would assume so, because that's kind of how the game's designed. And like Llanowar Elves is like an antique. But this just seems a little bit double dippy to me. Like, this would be a first pick in a draft, easily, if you're going with these colors. The amazing card I'm talking about is Tangle Golem. So he's a 5/4 for 7, so you're probably thinking, okay, that's an appropriate common in that it sucks. But affinity for forests. Yeah, that's the thing, apparently. So if you're playing green ramp, it doesn't matter if it's mana dorks or if it's actual land fetch. I mean, either way, you're going to be casting this guy for cheap. So on turn 3, if you have your third forest out, and then you have one single mana generating creature, like an elf or whatever, you could actually cast him because he'd be reduced by 3, and then you could use the 3 to pay another 3, and then the 7th mana would be from the mana generating creature. And that's, of course, just one example, one scenario, but let me run this by you for a second. You could cast him for 0. See, that's the problem with affinity cards or any kind of, cost reduction cards that are full generic mana. There is a possibility you could cast it for 0. Now, just a 5/4 traditional golem, I mean, that's power. Like, that's not that bad. It's not amazing, but I would say that it's, I don't know, probably better than Self-Replicator from Kaladesh at least. That's a 4/4 for 5 that goes and gets another copy of itself every time it enters the battlefield. And following the pattern of really cool cards, it has really cool flavor text, plus really cool art, let's be honest. It kind of looks like a, merfolk robot or some kind of like Doctor Who villain or something. Anyway, the flavor text is the longer it weaves through the twisted vines of the tangle, the more it adopts their hidden strength. So apparently the tangle is actually like a place. Not exactly a lore expert on Darksteel. Also, the artist name was Arnie Sweckle, and that just sounds like an awesome comic book name. That's pretty much the coolest name ever. I might have to change mine now. I could be Desolator Sweckle. So hopefully you guys have fun wishing in the new year. I'm probably going to go to sleep. I'll see you guys next video.